What are you focused on? What does that say? To me, it says memento mori, the reminder that we all die in the end. Whether you worked yourself to the bone or you just coasted through life, the tombstone doesn't care. I'm not saying don't bother trying, but the outcome is the same. The point isn't the destination, but what you experience through the journey. You could substitute anything for worked really hard. Same result. But you get to choose what is chiseled on that stone. Knowing the ending is fixed makes the choices about how you spend the time you have actually matter. But maybe everyone who looks at your stone sees what they see. I can write loved without limits, but someone else may see lied about me, or never tried to understand me, or asshole. No matter what you chisel, someone else reads it through their story with you. Kind of like a Rorschach test, people will project their own experience onto it. Maybe that's why memento mori matters. It's not just you'll die. You don't get the final say on your own story. Other people get a vote too. The people you hurt, the people you helped, the people you misunderstood, or those who misunderstood you, they all leave a mark. All you really control is the attempt, not the landing. So, try to live your life in such a way that you can genuinely write something worth remembering and cause as many people as possible to agree with it. Not try to live a life attempting to optimize for agreement. That can keep you from writing anything genuine at all. If you constantly try to calculate how others will interpret you, you end up performing, not living. Living your life trying to avoid anything that provokes disagreement, and your stone might say something so inoffensive and forgettable that nobody even cares what it says. Don't perform. Don't try and make people see you in a certain way, but live a life that causes them to see you in a positive light. Make it so genuine, so authentic, that if looked at through the lens of emotional or intellectual honesty, that it can't be denied. Here's the thing though, you don't actually make it undeniable. Even authentic, genuine living gets filtered through people's wounds, their biases, their own needs. Someone who was hurt by you will see your kindness as condescension. Someone threatened by your success might read it as arrogance. But it's not about guaranteeing agreement. It's about living so clearly in line with what you actually believe that people who are capable of honest reflection can see it. Not everyone can or will see it. They may be too caught up in their own stuff, but some will see it. That requires something harder than performing for approval. It requires consistency between what you say you value and how you move through the world. You have to accept that some still won't see it, not because you failed, but because seeing it requires something from them that you have no control over. The stone gets read by whoever reads it. You just have to try to make sure the life it commemorates was actually worth commemorating. You ultimately write the story. Write the story that you can honestly say had meaning beyond what anyone else scribbles in the margin. The critics will criticize. You can't control that. Just don't give them an easy target. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't preach kindness and then treat people like tools. Don't claim to value integrity and then rationalize shortcuts. Don't say something matters and then half-ass it. If you get those things aligned, the critic's complaint needs to be honest. They can't point to hypocrisy or laziness or self-deception. They might still disagree with your choices, might still find fault, but it has to be real fault, not just low-hanging fruit. Make it so the only argument left is about substance, not about whether you actually meant what you said. I don't want anyone to have to lie when eulogizing me. That might be a really good measure of a life well lived. Not that everyone loved you, not that you succeeded at everything, not that you're remembered fondly, but that the people who actually knew you don't have to lie in order to say something good about you. George Harrison said this in his memoir: "The things that most people are struggling for is fame or fortune or wealth or position, and really none of that is important because in the end, death will take it all away. So you spend your life struggling for something which is in effect a waste of time. I mean, I don't want to be lying there as I'm dying thinking, oh shit, I forgot to put the cat out." The point isn't to engineer some legacy or make sure people remember you correctly. The point is to actually live. The cat needs putting out. The people you care about and who care about you, who are right there in front of you, they need your actual attention. The moment you're in right now is the one that matters. It's all you get. Get those moments right. Live in the small things as much as the big things, and the stone will carve itself.